Hello Virgo, Virgo rising, and Virgo moon people. This is your weekly astrological and card horoscope for the week starting December 18th, 2017. And just a quick reminder for all of you out there, remember that we are currently doing a sale on my website, integrativemysticism.com. $65 gift cards are just $50 until the end of the year. It's my way of saying thank you for another lovely year here at Scarlet Moon and Integrative Mysticism. And so if you want to take advantage of that, again, you just need to go to integrativemysticism.com or follow the links below. So what is going on with your astrology this week? Well, on Wednesday, we've got Venus, planet of love, attraction, and harmony, in your 4th house of home and family, forming a lovely trine aspect to Uranus, currently in your 8th house of shared resources and passive income. And this can be a lovely surprise as it turns into possibly some surprise funds, some surprise money, or some kind of big win coming into the family, into your household. This could be news of a bonus or some kind of raise coming to a partner if you live with your partner. This could be actually a big boon to your home-based business if you work from home or you have your own business. We could be actually seeing some kind of extra gift or extra monies being thrown your way. This is coming out of the blue and out of nowhere, and there may actually be some kind of rule being broken in order to have it there, but it looks like this is a rule that's being broken as a gift for you by wherever this money is coming from. On Thursday, we have the Sun conjunct Saturn in Capricorn. It's just recently moved into Capricorn, into your 5th house of love and romance and relationships with your kids. And with the Sun conjunct Saturn in Capricorn, we are shining a light on where there needs to be some kind of new, I guess you could say, form of commitment or new form of understanding or maybe even a rule in an existing relationship with a partner or with a child. And this could actually be something that everyone mutually agrees upon, but it may also stir up some negative feelings because, let's face it, some people really don't like being on the spot, and some people, when they get into serious discussions, immediately assume that they are being persecuted, or that they're being judged, or they're about to get hurt. And you may be noticing a child or a partner behaving on the defensive or just getting ready for the other shoe to drop. This actually can be a good aspect, though, because it does talk about an opportunity for commitment, for healing this relationship, or bringing a new dimension of commitment to it in a way that evolves it. But again, be prepared. This may be something that another person is already worried about going south before we've gone anywhere. Okay, so mind your P's and Q's. So, what is going on with your cards this week? Well, for your spiritual advice, we do have the card of air. Okay, the prompt reads, seek a union of mind and spirit. When we talk about air, when we talk about mind and spirit as a form of advice, it's basically saying, all right, we've got to make sure that we are unmistakable in the way we communicate. We cannot let our intentions try and do the talking for us. A lot of people their words will stumble over the tongue. Your intentions will stumble over your tongue before it comes out. And this week, it's important to be seen as unmistakable, to make sure that, again, you are not in a situation where you are engaging in dialogues where there is too much, don't you just get it, read between the lines. Do not expect other people to read between the lines, goddammit, and don't also at the same time, allow other people to project that onto you. Some people do that, and it's okay to be subtle, but if we're in a close one-on-one conversation, expecting people to read between the lines is kind of petty. And I think that what's going on this week is a lot of you Virgos, myself included, I'll pay attention, need to be able to know when that might be happening and when we need to cut it out, whether we're doing it or whether they're doing it. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work and finances, we do the Chariot reversed. This card is going to prove to be, again, a bit of a frustration. Something may be getting a bit out of control when it comes to work. Usually the Chariot reverse can indicate a situation where something snowballs and suddenly becomes a bit unmanageable, or maybe a work project or a financial arrangement or endeavor that you're a part of suddenly becomes, too big to chew. Okay, and our eyes are bigger than our stomach, or it's just, again, too hot to handle. And the Chariot reverse is saying that, if we're not careful, we will end up paying the price for it. down the road, whether it's a bad mark or, again, an unnecessary expense. So it's time to consider downsizing our participation and our responsibility when it comes to this issue. As an aside, just a warning to the Virgos, including myself, the Chariot card reverse can also indicate a surprise expense that may come up regarding possibly a piece of travel equipment, you know, so mind those flat tires. Make sure you check on your car if you've got any big driving or commutes to do this week. It doesn't always happen, especially not in the Earth position. That's really more of an air or challenge position, but, you know, it's just good to make sure that we cover our bases. Usually, again, though, with the Chariot reverse, we're talking about a situation where we might find out we've bitten off more than we can chew. And the same can come off with new jobs, new collaborations, and new projects we're about to take on. So make sure, again, we don't let ourselves get into a situation that we can't commit to or commit more energy to than we previously thought or what was previously indicated by the job description. If you can mind all of that, you'll be fine. For your communications with air, when it comes to your friends, your relatives, the others in your life, we've got a lovely card. We've got the Hermit reversed. So, okay, getting into some happy stuff here. You know, the Hermit reversed, when it comes to your communications, can indicate a break in silent treatment or the closing of a distance between you and a friend or a relative that's maybe gone on or stretched too long for far too long. The Hermit reverse can indicate somebody coming out of the woodwork or coming back out of either the past or just somebody that, you know, we're on good terms with, but we've lost touch with. Sometimes the Hermit card reverse can show up as somebody that you know has sort of drifted away from everybody, and now they're coming back to talk to you and only you. And that might be a special feeling to know that if they are trying to rebuild relationships, you are one of the select few that they would like to rebuild with. I wouldn't try and force them to go and try and rebuild it with everybody that you used to hang out with. That might not necessarily go over all too well. So enjoy your good fortune there. For your challenge this week with fire, we do have the Ace of Swords upright. Everything can be caught ahead of time. Challenge with the Ace of Swords is spearheading your own cause. Taking care of yourself, okay, getting there first, alright. Anticipating and doing the prevention, the intervention work. Well, actually, go for prevention instead of intervention. Your challenge this week is understanding, again, you can catch everything ahead of time before it goes way too far or gets out of control. Now, the issue with the Ace of Swords, though, is also saying, again, if the early bird gets the worm, you know, can you get there? Or are we going to get too distracted? Don't let this Chariot card reverse situation, again, pull so much time and energy away from the rest of your life that you can't be there first where you need to be. The Ace of Swords, as far as a challenge is concerned, is basically saying, again, also, people are going to be a lot more compliant with you. They're going to do what you ask this week. So don't ask anything by mistake. Don't actually tell somebody to jump off a cliff or that you want to break up with them or something out of emotion. Again, we got to stay in the clarity here because, again, people will be taking you much more seriously and doing exactly as you ask. So we don't want to not mean something and have it be too late. For your emotions with water and your romantic life, you've got the Two of Pentacles reversed. Excellent card for love and romance, especially for those of you who have been feeling like maybe you've been having a hard time finding time to get to know a certain somebody. The Two of Pentacles reversed is indicating availability, or people actually going out of their way to make availability this week, whether it's a crush, somebody that you've been seeing casually, possibly even, you know, even those of you who are currently in a relationship. The Two of Pentacles reversed can indicate we are deciding to drop some unnecessaries for each other, to finally get that alone time, that one-on-one time. If you've been feeling like excess has been pulling you away from your partner, maybe you've been the one who's been too busy, we finally have your availability opening up this week. The Two of Pentacles reverse can also indicate, you know, you may be noticing a partner going out of their way or a crush going out of their way to get more one-on-one time with you. And some of you may not even know somebody does like you until you find out that they want to start spending more time with you away from the crowd. So that is your horoscope. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And of course, if you ever want to get a session with me, well, you just need to go to my website, integrativemysticism.com, or follow the links below. I'll talk to you later.